A big challenge, obviously, tomorrow in facing Ovechkin and company.
Yeah, 2 nights in a row for us, big challenge. But can't get too far ahead of ourselves. But obviously, they took it to us last game. Didn't play the way that we wanted to play, and when you give those guys opportunities and room, they're going to make you pay. And they got a ton of firepower up front. And not just that, they play the game hard, and they play the right way. They play playoff hockey, and they generate AA chances off of it. You see the talent up front, and you think that's their whole game, but a lot of that comes from the way they play and sound fundamentals.
Facing the Capitals is one challenge. Trying to duplicate what your team did against Buffalo, is that maybe the biggest challenge?
100%. It's eluded us lately here. That's the game that we need to play. We need to kind of force our will on teams as best as we can. And I think you could see that Buffalo didn't really want any part of that game. We were checking tight. We're physical. We're responsible defensively. We were above our men, above our checks all night. And it made it tough for them. And, they had a bit of a pushback in the second there. And that's just the way the game is. But, for the most part, I thought we controlled the play. And if we can find that game and find that effort more often than not, games are going to start going our way.
The color green, when you were practicing with the team and sort of avoiding contact and everything else, you feel better in white?
Yeah. I was having fun with it, like you said, but I was excited to get rid of it and move on to a normal color and being back with the guys.
Does this just mean it's another step closer to getting back and returning to a normal life?
Yeah. I'd say if it's not obvious now, I'm as close as I've been, and I just said I'm not going to rush anything, even though I know I'm close and there's a set date in mind. It's not. It doesn't mean rush. It doesn't mean be stupid. So take it a day at a time. I felt great today. It felt awesome to be out with the guys and taking a little bit of contact and a little bit of a normal practice, so to speak. So one step at a time, and I'm happy with where I'm at.
What is it that the coach is feeding you in terms of the belief in playing good hockey in the second game of back-to-backs?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's tough to put a finger on. It's kind of abstract, I think. It's like we'd strung a couple of good back-to-backs together, and now it sort of feeds on itself. We have confidence going into those games, and it's kind of a point of pride. And also I think our conditioning has kind of reached a different level this year. Our practices are much more intense. They're much harder. We skate a lot more, and I think we're in better shape, and that gives us the legs in those games. And I think in turn, believing in your conditioning gives you confidence too. And I think that's a huge thing in those games.